afternoon hangout going. We got our scald sitting here ready and waiting, and we're going to see who pops in, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. You know, guys, I had to go to the doctor. I had to get myself checked out for my heart. Didn't end up getting checked out. I'll tell everybody when they get here. Oh, and I just spilled water on myself. Drink a little bit of it first. Otherwise, you end up looking like you piddled on yourself. All right, we got somebody in here at least. So, anyway, guys, yeah, I had to go to the doctor today for an appointment for my heart after my heart attack. What's up, Nightshade? How you doing, sweetie? Skull to you for being first. I'm sure you were the one who liked. So, skull to you. Skull, dearie. All right. We got one of my best mates over here from Australia. And that's going to be a lot of fun already. I knew it. All right. We're not going to do as many scalds today. Well, this episode. And the reason being is I've been drinking way too much water, guys. Oh, I'm doing good, actually. My doctor gave my heart itself a good review. Like, I've got a strong heart, guys. You know, so the heart attack was a fluke. It was stress and it was a seizure combined. So we lucked out there. However, there is a downside. And that downside is I have genetically dispositioned predisposition or how did she put it? Genetically predetermined high blood pressure is the easiest way to put it. Let's say it that way. So, yeah, I'm genetically prone to high blood pressure. OMFG. Sorry I left early last night. Some kids banged on my front door, pranks, I guess, LOL. And it's startled me and I had to investigate. By the time I came back, you were gone. I got you, simp. It's no big deal, man. You know, stuff happens, brother. And I'm sure it was kids probably trying to play a prank on you, man. Because, you know, ding dong ditch is a thing around here. Uh-oh, I'm so sorry that happened. Glad you're okay. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hello, my Jin Jin. My baby girl is in the house. You know, we got to give Jin Jin a big old round of applause. You know, definitely for her. You know, guys, I love all y'all, but definitely my Jin Jin. Y'all don't have that here, but then again, y'all have very large dogs. Well, you see, that's what makes it a big thing around here. Nightshade, my sweetheart, is honestly, you know, and I said, why you, Jin Jin? Let me answer Jin Jin real fast, and then I'll answer you, Nightshade. Jin Jin, why you? Because you deserve it. Because you struggle, and you come on here every day, no matter how bad your anxiety is. You come on here anyway, and you say hi. And baby, that takes a lot of strength and effort on your part. So, Jin Jin, that's why you deserve a round of applause. First off, you're my girlfriend. Second off, you're one of the strongest people I know, whether you know it or not. So that's why you deserve a round of applause. Now, for my Nightshade, it's kind of a rite of passage. Can you get past the dog? I have a pet pot-bellied pig. Maybe I should teach her how to be an attack pig. You know, pigs ain't nothing to mess with, guys. But I'll get to that here in a second. Let me answer Nightshade real quick. So yeah, we have big dogs around here for sure. But you see, the whole thing about it is young men take it as a rite of passage to figure out how to get past that dog. Figure out how to get over there and ding dong ditch without that dog ever even knowing. And some of us are pretty good at it. So yeah, we still have large guard dogs. Have you seen my Shuck? He's not a small dog. But yeah, people have gotten past him. And it's just because it's kind of a hunter thing down here in Southeast Texas. We're all kind of sneaky. Thank you, Simp. What's up? Hello, Mr. Snoopy. How you doing? And yes, pigs can be dangerous, guys. A lot of people don't realize this, but I moved to Ohio about 6 to 7 years ago. Now, that means 7 to 8 years ago is when this story took place. All right, guys? There was a woman in Winnie, Texas, which is just outside of Beaumont. It's not that far away from me. She went to go get in her car one day in the middle of suburbia. Did not see a sow with piglets sitting behind her car. She opened up her car door, hit the button. The sow charged her. She mauled her to death. So hogs are nothing to mess with around here. Our dog's is trained as guard dog. He sleeps right outside the front door. And you see, Nightshade, my dog's trained as a guard dog too. I had him police trained. The difference is he won't do nothing unless you come in the house. He'll bark if you knock on the door. But if you come in the house, he's going to attack you. Now, the reason why I don't let him sleep outside at night, it's still hot here in Texas at night. And I know it's hot in Australia from time to time. Don't get me wrong. But also, we have a sand flea problem. And my house is protected from sand fleas. Well, my RV is. It's protected from sand fleas. So it's the one safe haven the poor dog's got to go to where he don't have to worry about itching all the time. So I leave him inside at night. And that's why, unless somebody knocks on the door or tries to come in the house, Shuck doesn't raise an alarm. I have a scar from her biting me. I was unintentionally teasing her with food. I've been attacked by her multiple times. I also volunteer as a potbelly pig rescue. Pigs can be so sweet but so mean. That is very, very true. Oh, of course, my friend. Of course, my baby Jin Jin. I'm always going to say hi. There's Mr. Snoopy. Thank you for asking my Jin Jin how she's doing. Hey, Pat, what's up, brother? We're just sitting here out in the front yard. We got Troll's Bane. We've got a Scald waiting on us for about 30 minutes into the show, and for anything that happens to catch my ultimate fancy. But anyway, guys, welcome in. If you're new here, please give a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and come join us here at the Nights, guys. We try to have a lot of fun. We try to make everybody's day better. If you had a bad morning, a bad start to your morning, watch Morning Mojo. If you had a bad start to your afternoon, watch me right now. If you have questions at the end of the night, watch me for final thoughts, guys. There's all kinds of things that I try to do. And I'm going to be posting a lot more shorts here in a little bit. I'm getting back into my groove again, guys. It just took me a little bit. Shuck, you hush. He's trying to announce this is his yard. Hi, Brentley. You're brand new. Welcome into the show. And I'm doing just fine. Thank you. Hit 20 likes, guys. Definitely. Let's see if we can get 20 likes on this show, guys. We got 19 last time. So let's try to listen at me over here. Let's try to get 20 likes this time. I'm trying to talk too fast, guys. That's one thing you learn out here in the South that I have been forgetting. Slow down. I'm from Southeast Texas there, Yato. Oh, yeah, I'm asking you how you're doing there, Brentley. Welcome on in. Thank you, Snoopy. Thank you so much for mentioning Morning Mojo makes your day, because it really makes me and Jin Jin's day, too. We enjoy doing it for you guys, and we enjoy the interactions. Oh, Shuck, what is your problem, baby? Well, go inside. You can push the door open. What's your issue? Oh, you want to go in the door? You want to go inside? All right, guys, give me just a moment. Let me let him into my friend's house, and I'll be right back. Jin, if they've got any questions, please answer. You know at least enough. All right? Come on, shut the puppets. Inside you go. I know. Stop beating my dog. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Oh yeah, our day's going pretty good. It's awesome to have everybody in here. I'm sorry I was gone for a moment, but my shuck likes to go visit my friend Aaron all the time. Guys, and with him living literally right there, I live in his front yard technically. So I don't own my own property. I own my own home in the form of an RV, but I don't own property to put it on, guys. I live on somebody else's property. And in exchange, I help him with everything he needs. Good morning there, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing a YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
Okay. I was wondering what you was talking to.
Yeah, I'm talking to my cell phone right now. I got 16 people I'm talking to.
Hey, cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do 3 videos a day.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Where you at on YouTube?
I'm at Clint Gage -J7M. Capitalize the Clint, capitalize the Gage, make it one word.
Clint Gage
-J7M.
J7M.
Yes, sir.
All right, I might check it out.
All righty, sir. I try to teach old school morals. I try to teach old school morals.
There you go. Like to hear that.
Yeah, my grandpa taught me.
Good man. You have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you so much for asking. Sorry about that, guys. Old man walking down the road was curious. Nice, Marcel. How you doing? Your day's only just gotten started, Nightshade? I'm pretty sure. Your day's ending in 2 hours? Oh. All right, Marcel. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's do this right here. We're going to pin Jin's message. I'm sorry, Marcel, for not answering you earlier, brother. What's up, man? What's up, Frosha? Or Forsha? Excuse me, Frosha. Where did I come up with that? But yeah, we just possibly got a new subscriber walking down the road, everybody. That's really cool. It's not every day you get somebody that just decides to stop in person and ask you what you're doing. Oh, yeah, it's definitely cool. And he's an older gentleman. He walks down here every single day. Guys, I see him every afternoon just walking by. That's why he finally decided to ask what I was doing. And guys, it's really interesting. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you. Yes, every subscriber helps. Thank you about the beard. It's religious. And as far as the hat goes, it was a gift from a Cherokee for actually impressing him. We went hunting with one. And he made a joke that there wasn't a white man that could hit that deer as far as we were away from it. And not with a real bow, is what he said. So I asked if I could borrow his bow. And he looked at me and said, why? I said, because I'm going to make the shot. But he didn't believe me. I hit the deer, guys. We had to track it down and, finally put it down. But I hit it. And it impressed him so much, he gave me the hat. Thank you, Marcel. All right, brother. See you later, Sharky the goat. Thank you very much for coming on in. Yeah. Rest in peace there, phone. Hope you get charged here real soon. We'll have you respawn in a minute. Because, real gamers don't die, they respawn. It just depends on if you get isekai'd or not. And if you know, you know. Oh, man, guys, I watch too much anime. But, that my friend watches a lot of that. And I've been getting into it a lot more recently. Because normally I'm into fantasy films and horror movies. I've had subs like that. I was doing a walking live and I got 7 subs that day. Nice. How Miguel and Johnny act like from Cobra Kai is in the first season. True. Hey, I saw your zombie apocalypse video. Thank you, Cowboy Shorts. How cool. My great grandma was half Cherokee. It's not in my genes, but my grandpa has stories. Apparently, my great grandma met her husband singing at a bar in Kentucky. Not sure what side was Cherokee. Oh, that's cool, simp. I actually have some Cherokee in me, which was the only reason why this guy agreed to hunt with me. And that's because I have a Cherokee woman by the name of Unale. You can look that up. That name means lunar or moon in Cherokee. And she was a daughter of some Cherokee chieftain, I can't remember. And she married an Apache that ended up in a video game because of his accomplishments. And in case you've never played the game Gun, Many Wounds Rides at Dawn was a real Apache, guys. That's why they put his name in there. And yes, he fought at the Battle of Little Bighorn. There was only a very small, one little tiny group of Apaches that fought with him, with the Comanches that took him down. And that group of Apaches ended up needing wives to restart their village because of what General Custard had done. So, funny thing, I'm related to Custard too. So, I'm related to Custard and the people that killed him. But that's about all I know from that, and I don't know how accurate that is. That came from Ancestry.com, guys. Should I type every emoji? Guys, if you want to type emojis here and there, go right on ahead. But space them out, let somebody say something in between, guys. All right? Let's try not to spam too much, okay? I have a habit of doing that on some channels because, as you guys know, I'm a talker. But, yeah, I got to catch myself and let 2 or 3 people, at least chime in. I was gifted an ancestry test and Cherokee wasn't on it. Either my grandpa lied or it was a step great grandma, maybe. That could be the possibility. I mean, like in one message, so it won't be spam though. Okay, Marcel, go right on ahead. If that's the case, do what you want to do, man. If you can make it fit all in one message, go right on ahead. Guys, we're at 18 minutes. We got 8 likes in here. We got 13 people. Let's see if we can get some likes, some shares, some subscriptions, and most of all, those likes, guys. Let's hit that bell icon too, and let's try to get this algorithm going, guys, in our favor. You come join us. It's not just me here, guys. It's not just my channel. It's you guys too. All right? Everything that I do on here, I do for you guys. And like I said last night, I'm going to start having videos that are adult humor and children humor. My adult humor videos are going to be set to 18 and older. You're going to have to verify your age. And I'm also going to put a warning, not for children. Okay, guys? But I do have adults that come and visit me from time to time. And I do like to have adult humor. So, guys, coming here real soon, we're going to start having some adult jokes, some adult humor, and some adult videos. So there won't be anybody below the age of 18 allowed. But it's all good. I can't fit more. Oh, it's almost at 300 subs. That's cool. I'm sorry, Marcel. Is my Jin Jin still in here? Because you hadn't said anything in a minute there, beautiful. I'm almost at 300 subs, damn it. Yeah, actually, I found out exactly how much I weigh today. Or yesterday, actually. I weigh right at 220 pounds, guys. I lost 30 pounds from the day I started this video. And that's been from training with this. You know, that training video that I put out with you guys? Yeah, I've been training every day and I've been fasting at least once a week. You know, not every day, just maybe through the weekend. You know, guys, and that's actually been helping me lose weight in a healthy manner. I lost 30 pounds in 5 months. That's not too bad. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely dropping some. I'm very skinny, Clint. I don't know why, but like I eat a lot and I'm still skinny. Dude, eat yourself some soul food. Okay? It's gonna go right here. Eat yourself some soul food. You know, get yourself some collard greens, some mustard greens. Get yourself some fried chicken. Get yourself some Kentucky fried chicken, fried steak. Get yourself some steak. Get yourself some corn, some green beans. You know, start cooking yourself up some good old Southern soul food. You're gonna gain some weight. Fried chicken. Oh yeah. Lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Steve's lava chicken, mama. You're ringing the bell. Hey, Sean, what you doing? Yeah, cornbread. Got to get yourself some cornbread. You know, definitely got to have some of that and some gumbo and jambalaya. Oh yeah, baby. I haven't got to watch it yet. That was just what I've seen off of YouTube. He's singing good mood. Yeah, I'm in a great mood, guys. All right, by the way, next year I think I'll quit shooting and go on karate because I'm definitely going on karate next year. Awesome. You know, martial arts can do a lot to work you out, guys. And I know my little workout video I posted didn't look like much. But guys, go through those movements for an hour straight every day. And then swing something like this around. This is only about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. But swing it around for an hour. Hell, just hold it out straight like this for an hour, holding it from the very end like that. Just hold it out straight for an hour. It's called calisthenics, guys. It'll rock your world. You'll never understand how much. You know, guys, swing a 3-pound maul around for a little while. Yeah, kind of like Viking yoga. Now time is Dr. Mishra. We got 3:26, so we're almost at 3:30. You know, and we're almost 30 minutes in. So that's great. But yeah, Forsha, it's very much like Viking yoga. I need to gain some weight. My meds make me lose weight. I got you, Nightshade. Like I said, same thing I told him. Sweets and soul food. A lot more barbecue, or a lot less barbecue. Deep fry some stuff. You know, if you want to gain some weight, eat like an American. I hate to say it, guys, being an American, but if you want to gain weight, eat like you're American. Wait, what's Viking yoga? All right. Holding your weapon out for an hour straight like this, be it an axe or be it a sword. The axe is a lot less weight, but a sword's about 5 or 6 pounds. So hold that sucker out for a few minutes. You know, 15 minutes, your arm's going to be burning. In an hour, you're going to be crying. Am I from Australia? Actually, no. I just know a lot about Australia. I'm from North America. I'm from Southeast Texas, actually. Um, However, if I wanted to pretend that I was from Australia, it wouldn't be no problem there, mate, because I know way too much about the lingo. I know way too much about the geography, and I know way too much about everything except the simple laws. You know, guys? So it really wouldn't be hard for me to be able to pretend that I was Australian. But no. I need to try that. What's wrong, my Jin Jin? Yes, I'm from Australia, Dr. Shiva Mishra. Yes, it is a beautiful day. The accent, great accent. Oh, I spelt it wrong. You're all good, Snoopy. Have you seen those very large swords or training in strength? Google Axel Terrible. He does it. Yes, I've seen training with great swords. Guys, actually I'm working on affording a great sword so that I can train with it. There's a company that I go through because I don't have a forge big enough to forge a great sword. I just don't. You know, I don't have the materials to make it with. It's far too expensive for my blood. You know, I got to go with junk steel that I can turn into good steel. You know, guys. So I don't want to use that for a training tool. You know, guys, I want something to be good and strong. So I'm going through Dark Knight Armory, and I'm getting a great sword through them through Windless Customs. You know, guys, Windless makes some great weapons. In fact, Windless is where I bought the axe head for Trollsbane. You know, guys. So I also bought the handle from Windless. So they're not a bad group if you want to get some good training weapons. You're from India, Dr. Mishra. Oh yeah, sweet potato pie is very good there, Pat Connors. Only the rednecks or people from the outback say fair dinkum shirkin. Now India time is 1:59 a.m. at night. Ooh. Scald, let me get one first. All right, I got you. La 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 lava. Oh, I got you. I got you. It's the whole song. Oh, okay. Marcel, I'm going to have to check that one out and actually memorize that one. Okay, thank you. Oh, you're all good, man. You're all good, Marcel. Oh, okay. But, man, I know exactly what you meant, Marcel. So, Nightshade, you ready? Is my Jin Jin ready? Would she like to do a scald with us? Or we're going to wait and see what Jin Jin says. Because, guys, we got 3 more minutes until the halfway mark. So we're going to wait and see what Jin Jin says for those 3 minutes. But yeah, we're gonna wait on her for just that small amount of time, guys. Anyway, so I see that we're halfway through the show and we got 10 likes. We only need 10 more, guys. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you don't want to do a win this time, baby? Okay, that's fine. So, Nightshade, you ready? I know Prendovri Haluski. No, I actually don't know what that means. Ready? Scald. Scald, everybody. Oh, yeah. We're going to set that down again for a little bit, and we're going to do it at the 15-minute mark. I got you, my Jen Jen. It's all good. Thank you, Mr. Snoopy. You know, guys, I'm sorry I'm not wearing my rings. My fingers swole up. So putting my rings on is going to be a pain to take them off. My PM is Narendra Modi. Meet your PM Trump recently. Okay. I don't exactly know what that means, Dr. Mishra, but cool. Oh, it's going great, Dwayne. How are you, man? You know, Dwayne Turner, Killer Hangovers. Nice to meet you, brother. 6:13 there for you, Nightshade. It is 3:32 for me. You know, that's one other thing I think is really interesting. Mersum, how you doing? I guess I said that right. Mersum? Mersam. I guess I'm saying it right. But anyway, welcome into the show. Welcome, welcome. It's good to hear this going good for you, man. For you, it's 132, Snoopy. I'm in Southeast Texas there, Master Shifty. How you doing, man? You know, welcome into the show. This is Afternoon Hangouts with Clint Gage, or Gator, you know, as it says in the title. You just want to hug poor Jin Jin. I wish I could. But you know what? Hold on. You get a tripod hug. I can't hug you in real life, my baby, because I'm all the way in Southeast Texas and you're all the way in North Carolina. But that's the best I can do for you. Oh, it's freezing for you there? Temperature or my feed? Let's specify that one. Temperature or my feed? I know you just wanted a hug. All right. I got you, baby. You know, it's always great to hear from you anyway, Jin Jin. Oh, Jin Jin's actually my girlfriend there, Marcel. Sorry about that. You know, it's freezing for you there, Nightshade. I hate to hear that. I thought that was Jin Jin that replied, so sorry about that, Nightshade. 19 degrees Celsius. I'll have to look up what that is in Fahrenheit. Randomly shut off. I'm back, though. All right, Simp. You know, sometimes my phone does stupid stuff, too. Like, for some reason, downloading 2 shorts that was supposed to download months ago, that all of a sudden decide to hit. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But, man, that's what happens when you're using a cheap AF cell phone. Yeah, it's over 70 degrees here and sunny. So we were supposed to get rain at a 50% chance. But as you guys can see, there ain't no chance of rain whatsoever from that. You know, that's about as clear blue skies as you can get. Ooh, Mersam. Good Lord, mercy on Mersam. You know, guys, we got 12 people in here. We're at 32 minutes. Let's try to hit that 20 people mark before the end of the show today, guys. You know, it's awesome having all you people in here. I want to thank all my new people. I want to thank, oh, what's my favorite food? Oh, that's easy. Any meat that's grilled. Ain't even joking. Although, you'll get me to really come running for some gumbo. But if you got some good old roasted or grilled meat, I'm right there in a heartbeat, Bubba. Ooh, it's 33 for you, Pat. You're from Germany. All right, Murph Sam. Nice to see you then. I have some German in me, but I don't speak any Deutsch. I'm related to the old Werner clan. Pea and ham soup here. Nice to meet you. Or nice to know that. That sounds pretty good. Tri-tip. You like tri-tip? That sounds cool. What's wrong there, Marcel? You trying to make a dot face? I got you. Other than Pat, y'all are complaining about nothing. It's 50 degrees here. You know, guys, it's different temperatures all over the place. Now, 19 degrees Celsius might not sound like much for us, but it might be pretty dead-gum cold for her. You know, guys, these are people from all over the world. It's kind of funny you trying to make a dot face. Try to do the, what is it called? A colon and a parenthesis. You have a Deutschmark? Nice. You know, I used to have a Deutschmark, but unfortunately times got really stupid hard and I had to turn it in. But hey, I got to eat that night. But I had a really cool Deutschmark. A friend of mine that was in the military sent me a $100 Deutschmark. Clint, you're saying 70 feet and you convert to Celsius, you probably burn. Huh. 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Ah, okay. You think. All right, Simp. We'll have to look that up here in a little bit on Google. But there's my Jin Jin. You know, there's my baby girl. Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, Jin Jin's my girlfriend. So I'm going to give her hearts. I'm going to tell her I love her. I'm going to say, you know, sweet things to her on a regular basis. So you guys are just going to have to get used to it. No offense, my channel. Let me double check myself real quick. You know, Simp, that's never a bad idea, man. You know, if you're ever trying to say something, always double check yourself. Even if you know for a fact you're right, double check yourself. Things could have changed. 66.2 exactly. There you go, Simp. Good job. 80%. There you go, Marcel. Almost there. But yeah, always double check yourself, guys. If you think you know something, even if you know something, double check yourself. Why? Make sure. Oh, Nightshade, why'd you time him out? What'd he say? Was timed out by Nightshade. All right, well, I trust her. Oh, he said he was 9. Yeah, definitely get rid of that. No offense, guys, but this is 16 and up in here, guys. You know, this is PG-13. You know, every now and then I slip up and cuss. Sometimes I deal with pretty tasty or pretty untasteful subjects, but it's because, guys, I think it needs to be said. You know, sometimes the truth is dirty. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's something you don't want to hear. But it's the truth, guys. I got you. Loading data. Who was 9? Apparently Merham was 9. North of Jasper. What's up, Jessica and Kurt? Yeah, 9 ain't appropriate for this, for real. Definitely, no, he needed to get out. I didn't know that. It's because I don't ask for ages, guys. I would rather not know because it's called, you know, plausible deniability. Which also totally against terms of service. No clue how kids are able to get in these apps. You know how it's because they're using their parents. They're using their big brothers. They're using their big sisters. They're using their grandmas. They're using their grandpas. They're using someone who's of age's account. And they go on here and they mess around. You know why I know that? My niece does it all the time. All the time. I have to tell her constantly, there's videos you're not allowed to watch. And I title those videos inappropriate. You know, guys. And I don't bother with the 18 or only settings. And here's the only reason why. Because legitimately, I read a research paper and it showed that majority of kids that are getting onto the internet are actually getting on to other people, are actually getting on through adult websites. So it doesn't matter if they're children or not, because they're getting on through their parents' sites. They're getting on through their older brothers or their older sister's site. And they see it anyway. So that's why, yes, for my actual adult videos where I make dirty jokes and I listen to dirty jokes or stuff like that, you know, guys, those are going to be restricted to 18 or only. But that means that I've covered my aspect of it. And at that point, it's up to the parents to do their job. You know, guys, I've covered my part. You know, so I hope that people understand that. You know, I hope that people get, you know, that I want to do some stuff for adults. I want to do some stuff that isn't just strictly G-rated. You know, because why? I'm a grown man. That's why. See you, Marcel, later on. Later, Snoopy. Or unless you're telling Marcel bye. In Slavic, we need to be 14 for a channel. Ah, in Slovakia. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, Marcel. I like that idea. I think YouTube is 12 or 13 above right now. It's 13 or above. I got you, Simp. You know, guys, but still, my niece is 10 years old and accidentally created a channel. Oh, Nacho. Okay. I was just telling him how you're 10 years old and you ended up creating a channel. Because you're supposed to be 12 or 13 before they'll let you create a channel. You did for a short amount of time, remember? You told me you did. And then you deleted it after I told you it was a bad idea. It was just a few months ago. She totally forgot. By the way, change profile, but it's just Nacho Jiri. All right. Making sure. Oh, why are you covering your eyes, my Jen? But yeah, guys, we got 20 minutes left on the clock. We're at 12 likes. Let's try to get a few more, guys. Let's try to get up to at least 15. So give me at least 3 more likes, guys, and we gonna be happy, all right? And I'm doing my live, sweetie, so I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? Well, it can wait.
Well, can I at least tell them that your fans?
No, it can wait. Your parents have asked me not to let you talk on film anymore. Because they don't want you to. You don't have to know why. Well, you can talk to me when I'm done, sweetie.
You take hours.
Sweetie, I take 1 hour and I'm at 19 minutes. Quit complaining and you can wait. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm the adult here. Okay? And you're 10. You don't need to be hearing this.
Where do they go?
Well, you can go inside.
But they don't want to go.
Well, too bad. You're going to go inside for a minute, baby. Just for a little while.
No, it's not there. I can't play the yard.
You can when I'm done.
It's in 19 minutes.
19 minutes ain't going to kill you. What's up, Gary? I'm recommended that if someone's kid really wants to watch YouTube. Yeah, I do too. If hang on, let's see what. All right. There is a YouTube Kids app though. No, I do understand that, Simp, and I do recommend that for anybody who has children that want to watch YouTube. Yes, and we are now at 14 likes according to my screen. I hope we get 15 here soon, Mr. Snoopy. What you doing, Gary? How you doing, brother? Oh yeah, kids, man. You know, she's just upset because she can't play in the yard right now. But I don't want her around for the lives. Her parents don't want her around for the lives. And if I choose to do it outside, I choose to do it outside. She can literally wait. You know, it's not going to kill her, guys. You know, besides, she needs to go talk to her dad and make sure she ain't got any homework anyway. Oh, it says 16 on yours? You see, I've only got 15 on mine. And no, Dr. Mishra, I'm not married. However, I am in a relationship with Jen. And I'm hoping to one day actually get to meet her and possibly one day maybe get married again. But for right now, it's just the way it is. You know, I live in Southeast Texas. She lives in North Carolina. And until we can afford to see each other, you know, we got to just leave it how it is. Just finished up Aaron's live. All right, man. How'd it go? There's my Jen. No, Nightshade, we just got out of school holidays. Yeah, that is my friend's dog, Bella. You know, she loves me to death. Where I live, the school kids are on spring break this week. Yeah, and you see where I live at, it just ended last week. Like, they had to start going to school again this Monday. So, well, yesterday. So, yeah, that's when our spring break ended. Spring break was 2 weeks ago here. Almost, Forsha. You know, almost 2 weeks ago here now, basically. And the reason why I say almost 2 weeks is because they went for 3 days last week and then had 2 days off and then went back this week. So I was like, okay, why send them back to school for 3 days? Why not just let them have a third week? Oh, y'all are on the last week of school holidays? That's pretty much the same way we are here. High school is doing the egg project. It is where yep, you can't break it until tomorrow. I got you. What kind of dogs do you guys have? You have two between y'all, right? Actually, we have three between us. Butters is a mutt, and he's like 17, 18 years old. So you'll never see Butters. He sleeps most of the time. He is on his last leg, guys. We're watching him on his deathbed now. He's basically on puppy hospice. Even the veterinarian can't do anything for him. He's 19. You know, he's just giving out. And then we have Bella, or Cowbell, as she's also called, because she's kind of colored like a little cow. But we have Cowbell, and she's 2 years old, going on 3. And she's a Staffordshire Terrier. And boy, is she just hyper and all over the place. She's a ball of tongue and love. She's 3? Okay, she's 3 going on 4. Okay, thank you, sweetie. She's walking her dog. No, he's a smaller dog. He's less than 20 pounds. You know, Butters is a little dog. And of course, as y'all saw, Bella's 3 years old. She's a grown dog. She's just a pocket pitty. She's little bitty. She was the run out of the litter. And the only big dog we have is my dog, Shuck. And he's 100 pounds. And right at, you know, between 95 and 100 pounds. It depends on how much he poops that day. But there's my Shucker puppers. There's my big old boy. Yeah. Shuckers. Shucker puppers. There he is, guys. There's my Shuck. No, I'm playing fetch with that giant stick. He thinks we're going to play fetch with a branch, guys. No, Shuck. I was going to say, for a big dog, that's near impossible. Yeah, no, I know. But Butters is about that tall, maybe 2 foot long. You know, he's a little dog. Yes, my dog is a lab and pit bull mix. Thank you, Snoopy. Vegemite on toast. I have always wanted to try Vegemite. You know, I've heard a lot about it. I've heard it's really salty. But I've always wanted to try some Vegemite. You know, the first time I ever even heard about it was the song Men at Work. You know, Come From a Land Down Under. And he was like, and he handed me a Vegemite sandwich. And I was like, what the hell is Vegemite? So I looked it up. And I kind of want to try it. But yeah, he's definitely a lab. He's black lab and American bully pit mix. Whole lane to play fetch with a huge stick is such a lap. Good Lord, you ain't joking. That dog has dragged me an entire tree over to me and was like, can we play fetch, Daddy? I'm like, that's not a stick, that's a stick. Oh, man. But, you know, he's a wonderful dog. He really is. I love my Shuck to death. He's such a sweetheart. You know, the only thing that poor dog has going against him is he's too damn stubborn for his own good. Hang on. Vegemite with butter on a toasted bagel is good. I had a friend growing up who had Vegemite every morning. That sounds tasty. Oh no, Nacho! I hate that, man. Your foot falls asleep and then it's numb and tingly for like 20 minutes and you're like, oh my God, wake up. All right, guys. So if you're brand new into the show, because we've got 8 new people in here, we got 15 likes. So if you're new to the show, please pop in, give us a like, give us a subscription, hit the bell icon, come join us here at our little community. We try to build up a nice, good little cluster, and I try to cater to as many people as possible. You know, guys, I've made mistakes. I've made my boo-boos. And I'm still making my boo-boos. But you know what? That's something I'm going to have to learn as I go along. You know, we can't let those stop us. We can't let those bring us down. And I am going to miss the people that are no longer dear followers and no longer show up every single day, you know, that I accidentally offended. I'm going to miss them, you know, guys, but there's not much I can do. You know, I apologized and I apologized and I apologized. I can't apologize anymore about it, you know, and yeah, I did a dirty video when I haven't done some in a while, but I did a video that was rather naughty, had some cussing in it, and was of a, you know, a more adult manner. But you know what, guys? I did it as a request. You're definitely Australian. You can keep a straight face while with a spoonful. While a spoonful of Vegemite is in your mouth, you're definitely Australian. You know what? I have a spoonful on camera. That's how you know if you're Australian. Okay. Oh, what is this about? It's the one, the only, the Ace Manson, the troll hunter, the goated YouTuber, the greatest person on YouTube, Clint Gage. Thank you, Caden. Oh, what's up, Nacho? Why are you retracting your stuff? Anyway, guys, so let's go on ahead and give us a nice big old like. You know, we're definitely going to try to have some Vegemite sandwiches or something like that. Hang on, guys. I got to make sure they didn't break into my RV. Okay. I just saw them eating something. I got some food in there.
Oh, I think that was my one. I don't know what
Butters.
bird
Yeah, we really got to start watching him. He might be really sick.
And I can fill in the rest of my meat.
That's fine, baby. I just was making sure. All right, guys. Sorry about that, but my door was wide open. Hey, Nacho! How did the person say you offended them? I have to go. I'll be on live tonight. All right, I'll see you later, Mr. Snoopy. Yeah, the way that they said that I offended them was I posted that video about that song, you know, that I did the blind reaction video to. It offended them. Also, they were a member of my Night Sanctum back whenever I still had it up and running. And a couple of decisions I made offended them, you know, and I don't know why. You know, they explained it to me, but I personally still don't understand it. You know, I just accepted it and moved on. But yeah, some of it was some of the things I said. Some of it was some of the things I did. You know, but guys, I'm a grown adult who's just learning this stuff. So I'm going to make boo-boos. Wow, that song was hilarious. Thank you. Thank you, Portia. Nacho says hi again. Hello again, Nacho.
Nacho cheese.
Sweetie. But anyway, seemed like a bit of a prudish way of thinking. The song was funny. No, I understand, you know, but some people are going to have their own views, you know, and some people are, you know, they just were like, you know, you're known for being family friendly. And I was like, yeah, but I got to cater to my adult fans every now and then, you know. And that's why I even posted the video in the first place. That's why I put warning labels everywhere. Not for kids, 18 and older restriction, you know, not even said not appropriate in the beginning of the title. You know, guys, I thought I covered all my bases, but I still offended a few people, you know, guys. And yes, I remember when I sang, I've sang quite a bit. Oh, I like the little alien with the hearts on it there, my Jin Jin. Yes, it is an 18 and older stream. You are very correct. However, we do have some younger people here. You know, if you're mature enough to handle your stuff, like Nightshade is, she's 16, you know, but she's intelligent, she's smart, and she can handle herself. You know, guys, I think 16 and older is fine. That's my personal opinion, because you're going to hear worse at high school. Yeah, you're going to hear a lot worse at high school. Guys, Nightshade's from Australia. So she literally lives in Australia. That's why I'm not worried about her being a part of my channel. You know, there's no way I could do anything to get to her. You know, so, and I'd never even heard a kid in the first place anyway. That's never something on my repertoire. I'm a father. I'm an uncle. You know, guys, I care for kids. I love them. They're our next generation. And there's no reason in the world you should ever hurt a child. And I'm a firm believer of that. I'll be the first one to bury this dull axe blade in my own head if I ever did something like that. Oh, I'm sorry, the Caden. You've heard some questionable things in Australia. I believe you there, Nightshade. The Caden, if you can get your parents' permission and have them leave a comment under one of my shorts or a video saying that they're your parent, and like I can obviously go to their page and tell that it's your parent, you know, then I'll allow it. But you have to have permission. All right? I know some kids lie about that. I'm going to be a stiffler on it. All right? Like, I got to be able to tell it's a different person's page. And I got to see a picture. There's got to be at least a couple videos or something. At least one short going, hey, man, I'm giving you permission. And then cut it off. Itchy eyes. I'm sorry, my Jin. High school there is questionable. All right. What you mean by that, Nightshade? Oh, yeah. I definitely remember me singing. All right, Sip. You have a great day. I know how to keep it together, and my parents are fine with you. That's why they don't block you as a YouTuber, because my phone lets them block a YouTuber, and I don't know. I live far away from you, so I don't know. You can do it. You can't do anything. You know what, the Caden? You're right. I can't. I wouldn't do anything anyway. We want to know why? Because I got to walk. I got to walk that far. Never gonna do it. I'm too lazy. I'll be the first one to admit. No, I ain't gonna walk that damn far. The only person I'll walk that far for is my Jin. That's the only one I'm gonna walk that far for. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, that's not poison ivy. I will show you poison ivy. Now that might be poison oak. It's all over the place out here, sweetie. Oh, yeah. But, you know, guys, I just like being a nice guy. I don't care your age. I don't care your gender. I don't care your pronouns. I don't care about your religion. You know, I don't care about your political views. All I care about is you want to have a good conversation. That's my thing. Do you want to have a good conversation with me? Do you want to talk about positive things? Do you want to have fun? That's all that matters. LOL, bet Jin's blushing. You're probably right. And yes, I totally agree with you, Nightshade. We all have the same organs in the same spot. We all bleed the same. The only thing different about us is our outside appearance. That's it. Honey, I'm talking about humans in general. Yeah. So, guys, we hit 59 minutes. So, this is the end of the show. I got 30 seconds left. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this out. Love you guys. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Remember, y'all are the backbone of this channel, everybody. Y'all keep us going. Nightshade, Jin, the Caden, Pat Connors, Nacho, all you guys, thank you so much for being here. Muhammad, everybody who showed up today, thank you. You guys are absolutely incredible. And remember, see you from a swamp, later from a gator. Love you, mama. Love your papa. Love yourself. Be kind. Always find a way to help, guys. So we'll check you next time here in the swamps. And as always, have a great day.